1. We focus on being rigid with our ideas of what is right about spirituality. This one was truly a lesson to learn. Many of us have a set idea of what it means to be spiritual on the awakening journey. How we're supposed to eat, what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to talk, and maybe even what we're supposed to wear. When we put ourselves in this box of rigid ideas, we're cutting ourselves off from realizing the limitless possibilities open to our conscious awareness. When we get caught up in this law of I am right, you are wrong even when it comes to spiritual concepts, we're really unconsciously acting from a place of resistance. Our ego likes what is safe, therefore, and anything goes outside that box, we feel threatened for our survival of the identity. Spirituality honestly comes in all sorts of shapes and sizes. That's the true beauty of the path, too. We say no to help and guidance. I see this numerous times within my own life and within the people I help. We offer a suggestion on how to help and then they either ignore it, deny it, refuse it, or make an excuse as to why they can't do it. This is all resisting the guidance of transformation. In the beginning of starting my business model, I first said I need to be careful who I'm around so I can be extremely authentic in my vision. Ironically, that just made me hit a damn wall where I resisted progress. I fell back on old ideas and continued to play small. This was because I was only allowing myself to see my limited reality as it was. I wasn't fully willing to grow yet. When I finally decided to seek help, random business bloggers just kept showing up in my awareness. Then spiritual entrepreneurs started coming in, then the tools, research, books, and everything I truly needed began showing up in sequence. It was like a ripple began to be set out saying I'm ready to learn. It began showing up everywhere in my life by being in alignment to step out of my box and into the world of spiritual entrepreneurs. Stepping into business circles and really stepping out of my past New Age agendas. To be honest, I never even liked business until a few years ago, then I suddenly became inspired. The inspiration was always there, I just wasn't seeing it because I kept getting in my own way by saying no to guidance and help. Affirm to the universe, I'm ready to learn. I say yes to opportunity. 3. We let our excuses deny us our greatness. Excuses is really the huge one to touch on. How many times have you said, oh, I'll read that when I'm ready. I'll talk to him when it's time, I'll wait for the perfect opportunity to do this. And then, it never comes. We often let our excuses block us because we're not fully getting committed to showing up for ourselves. When we let our excuses direct the path, we won't make progress. Instead, we stagnate our progress and feel completely stuck repeating the same lesson. Our excuses, denial, and fighting to be right creates a message that we are not willing to push through our limits. How to awaken your guidance. 1. Stay in beginner's mind. If you think of the newborn who's open and willing to learn anything they get their hands on, soaking up everything around them, that's truly the beginner's mind. We're open, receptive, and willing to commit to change. When we're open, we're more moldable and allowing our energy to open up to awareness. For instance, rather than shutting down every suggestion, offer, or bit of advice you receive, instead be open to what the universe is trying to tell you in this moment. Stay open to what is coming through and what is being represented in your daily awareness. What message is coming through right now? 2. Surrender to change. A big part of letting go of what I've been working on creating has been my unwillingness to change directions. I will get real and personal here. It was because I wasn't ready to surrender to change that it took me 2 whole years to figure it out. Think about all the ways you may be stopping yourself from surrendering to change. Maybe you're afraid to make the leap, you're uncertain about a commitment, or maybe you're even terrified with fear in your heart that something bad would happen if you do it anyway. All of that is BS, belief systems that are holding you back from committing to change. When we allow ourselves to fully let go and ride into the unknown with grace, we begin to unlock the beauty of limitless possibility. The more we cut ourselves off, the harder the resistance becomes because we're not willing to shift our energy. It's when we decide to fully let go of our comfort zones that we begin stepping in fully towards our spiritual power. Let go, let the universe finish the job. I wholeheartedly believe that our biggest obstacle is teaching ourselves to get out of our own way. Let go and let God. In our toughest situations, the way we allow ourselves to keep pushing through is by taking our hands off the wheel and letting someone else drive. The universe is like a parent, keeping us safe and guiding us towards our highest potential. I'm sure most of you probably even learned to drive from a parent. Well, the universe is just like that. The universe is teaching us to drive correctly and align with our highest good. Like a stubborn child, we can often tell ourselves we know what is best, we know what we need, and we know all the answers already, therefore we stop ourselves from guidance. If you began to realize that the universe is carrying you, how would your life change? What would stop you but yourself? Dare yourself to challenge what you know and realize that there's always an easier way. The easiest way is to learn how to get out of your own way and let the universe finish the job. When we allow ourselves to have a beginner's mind that is open, willing, and ready to surrender to change, we unleash the floodgates towards our limitless potential and begin to awaken divine support. Allow yourself to be open towards your highest good, let love guide you always, and begin to crack yourselves open to endless guidance.